If you are traveling to Iceland in the winter, then getting the best information about the weather and road conditions is very crucial. In fact, so much so that following these websites that I'll mention in this video should almost become like your new religion. And I'm not even joking, you should probably check them once in the morning and once in the evening, just to be sure. And that brings me to a first website, which is weather.is, and that's Icelandic Meteorological Office, and also in my opinion the only forecasting website that you need to follow. So first of all, let's open the page, and up here you can change it to English. And first thing you'll notice is this yellow tab up here where you will find all the warnings if there are any. And so let's check this out. We see warning for landslides and avalanches, and there is a orange alert and yellow alert. So let's try to open this up. Just click on more, and then you can select a region where you are going to travel to and see more information about that. So let's just check out this one, for example. That's where I'm based. So we can see northwest strong gale with heavy snow on mountains, 15 to 23 meters per second, rain or sleet. And if we go down here, you can see when the warning is in effect. And let's also check out the southern part of the region. That's where usually we find the strongest winds. And straight away we can see wind gusts over 40 meters per second. Traveling is not advised. And there is three kinds of warnings. There is a yellow warning, orange warning, and a red warning. And so as we can see here on the table, yellow warning usually means just low impact, and the weather isn't as crazy, but still you have to be careful, and the wind can be sometimes really strong. The orange warning is usually much worse weather, and that's when you have to be very careful, especially for the wind, and also possibly a lot of snow in the northern part of the country. And then there is a red warning, which is less frequent, but trust me, if there is a red warning in effect, you can be sure that you won't be traveling anywhere. Okay, so let's go back to a home page, and let's have a look how can we check the weather. You can just open this map right here, and here is your forecast for wind, temperature, and precipitation. And so usually what I do is I just pick a region where I'm going to travel to. So let's again have a look at the northwest, for example. And first I check the wind, and you can just move the slider down here to check different dates. And right below here you can see the strength of the wind, and it is all in meters per second. Then up here we have temperature. Again, the same slider, and the scale down here is in Celsius. And precipitation, same thing. And the tab down here, that's scale in millimeters. And usually when there is a rain coming, you can see the green color. And then if you see the blue or dark green, that usually means very bad weather and a lot of rain or snow. And since we are here on the same page, we can also check the cloud forecast. And basically the green color means clouds and white color means clear sky. And then you can also have a look at the aurora forecast. Same thing, clear skies is in white and green means clouds. But I also made a separate video about Northern Lights, and I will leave the link in the description. But I just want to encourage everyone to always use this website and forget about any other forecasting site. Just make it simple, always use this. I think it's the most accurate, it always worked for me. And mainly just forget about these apps that just show you like an icon of a cloud or of a sun just on your phone. That doesn't work here, it's not accurate at all. And yeah, use weather.is. The second website that you will want to follow is called Safetravel.is. And it is a website managed by Icelandic rescue team. The page is currently in 3 languages, Icelandic, English and German, and it is full of useful information regarding weather, driving and traveling in Iceland in general. What you can also do here is to enter your phone number to receive any important weather alert via text messages. And then there is a Safe Travel app which you can download to your phone, and there is one useful feature. If you go to the hiking tab down here, you can register your phone, and what it means is that it will use your GPS coordinates to track your phone, and if you got lost or anything happened, it can help rescue team to help to find you. The other option would be to call for help via this button here. And then they also have this map here that shows you the road conditions. Each color means something else, so make sure that you check the color codes or simply click on the road that you want to see the information about. So even though you can use this road map on website of Safetravel.is, I always go to a different website when I want to find something about road conditions. And the website is called trafficinfo.is, which is a website of Icelandic Road Administration. On this website you will find their version of color-coded map. And here's your warning information column on the right. And then you can see the conditions of the road when you click on it. What I like about it is that if you click on it, it just shows you a little bit more information. And the next thing I like about it is that if you click on the road and there is a web camera on the road, you can also find it down here. That's very useful, for example, if you are traveling to a location and you just want to check what weather is there at the moment. And then if you want to see more web cameras, you just go up here to Vegagerden and then you see a yellow tab here, web cameras. And you can just choose a region that will show you every web camera that's in that region on every road. Okay, lastly, let's talk about possible weather scenarios. The first one would be that the wind is basically so strong that you cannot drive anywhere, and that can usually happen at the south coast of the island. The next one would be combination of snow and wind, and that's basically when precipitation is so heavy and the wind is so strong that the roads just get filled up with the snow and become impassable. And the third one, and the one that I feel that is really native to Iceland, is when it's basically sunny and it's a nice weather, but roads become impassable anyway. And that happens if there is a lot of fresh snow and then the wind picks up. And what basically happens is that all that new snow gets blown over the road. It is 10th of October and we just got our first orange weather warning of the year.